So this is the hot end fan that broke, and as you can see I have printed new blades to it, but it isn't much useful now. So the hack that I have applied, or the whatever you can call it, is this one. So this is DC to DC buck converter, and this is actually a 12-volt fan. So we can see that if we on it, it's able to run through the 24-volt input, and I can see that there's decent amount of cooling happening, and I have fixed it through a double-sided tape here. So let's get on with how can we make this hack or this set. So when the hot end fan blades break, they will not be able to work properly, and the PTFE tube which it cools above the nozzle gets heated, and the plastic expands, and it gets clogged, so you won't be able to print anything. Okay, so the first thing that we will normally do is that we will order a new fan of the same size of 24 volt. Most probably we will order it online, and it will take about 5 to 7 days to come. Meanwhile, all our projects will be halted. So the idea is to set up a temporary or permanent system as a replacement of fan. So the basic idea is to get a fan of any size and any volt. So I've got here the fan of about 12 volts and about 6 centimeters. So the one which is in the machine by default is of 4 centimeter by 4 centimeter and of 24 volt. If you are able to get that, then just fix it and you are done. But if you get any other from the local store like I've got here, just buy it, and along with it buy a DC to DC buck converter. What this will do is this will undervolt the incoming power to, let's say the incoming power is of 20 volts, then it can undervolt it to 12 volts. So I will be able to run my 12-volt fan with this. So what you will be doing is remove the connections that are in the fan that is broken, and then fix the connections into the input of the buck converter, and then use a multimeter and put the multimeter into voltage. After setting up the connection, turn the power on, and this will be the input side and this will be the output side. It is connected to voltmeter. It will probably show 24 in the value. So what you will do is use the small screwdriver that is given with the printer, and slowly turn this screw and rotate it till this value gets to 12. And then when this value will get to 12, you will know that the input power now after the buck converter is 12 volts, and you will be now able to connect the 12-volt fan. So as you can see that I have already done this, and this was the input for the motor that was broken, and I put the input right here and output to the motor that I bought, and rotated the screw right here, and I got my 12 volts of input. And then for fixing this one, for fixing the motor, I used a gel based double-sided tape and fixed it right where the edge of the hot end ends, so it won't get a scratch, or it won't collide with any of the other parts of the printer. So again, I'm mentioning that this is a temporary solution for the problem, but I have been using this as permanent solution for a while now. So if you are able to get hands on the default fan, definitely get it. And if you think that this is a possible solution, just try it and give your reviews. Thank you for watching.